Alright, welcome back to another Football Manager update. As you can see, we're ready to line up for the big game at home to Liverpool. I'll update you on the form, and I must warn you, it's probably the worst stretch of form we've had for a long time. I left you at this Reading game, which we won 3-0. We then went away to Leeds and just couldn't do anything. Just honestly, nothing was clicking, nothing was working. I changed a couple of the players, but I've had injuries. I've had problems with Ben Rabah, with Polyak, with Kwasi. They've all been out injured. That's key areas for us, and we lost 1-0. Billy Bragg scored the goal as well, ex-Concord player. Gutted with that one. Then we played Mönchengladbach at home in the Champions League and drew 0-0. Poor performance very early on. Polyak, having just come back from injury, got injured again. So to bring on Kwasi, just didn't work. Players not performing. War, Nogueira, Fabio Silva, all below par. Stocker seems to be consistent whenever we play. But drew 0-0. Then played Fulham at home. It wasn't the most impressive performance, but it was good enough to get a win. Goals from Nogueira and Smith in that game gave us a 2-0 win. Then we had Southampton at home, and it was a dreadful performance. Lost 2-0. Shortly before half-time, Monaghan was sent off for 2 bookings, and they went ahead just for half-time, and then they scored a second when I was trying to push for an equaliser. We were poor. Fabio Silva, I know it was a cheap signing, but just doesn't look like it's working out for him. Then we played Mönchengladbach away, and we drew 0-0 again. Again, just another game where nothing seemed to click. It's not as if we're dominating these games, I think, a lot of the time. In this game was annoying, though. I've had a lot of instances recently where I'm having goals disallowed. Fabio Silva, to be fair to him, has only scored 1 goal, but he scored about 5, and 4 of them have been disallowed from offside. And in that Gladbach game, we had 2 goals disallowed for offside. So many goals disallowed for offside. And then we had Watford away. Again, a really shocking performance. Nothing's working. I can't get the system to work at the moment. Nobody's clicking, which means that in the last 6 games we've scored 2 goals. We failed to score in 5 of those games. We are on a truly worrying form at the moment. Truly worrying form. We're losing to teams that are in poor positions. Watford's form going into this was woeful. They had lost basically every game of the last 5. They were 14th, and they beat us. I don't know what to do with the team at the moment. At the moment we're 8th. The weird thing is that there's been a lot of stop-starts from the top. We're actually only 6 points off the top despite being 8th. Man City and Spurs, they're the top 2 teams. They've both lost 2 games each, so no one's really running away from it, and the top lot are kind of bunched in together. It's really closed down quite a lot, but we're not scoring goals, we're not getting performances out of teams. We're having so many injuries. Ben Rabah's been injured a lot, Polyak's been injured a lot, Kouassi's been injured a lot. These are key players in key positions, and they're getting injured, and I'm having to, on the left wing, I've had my front 2 left wingers injured. I'm having to play on my left back at left wing, having to force Monaghan to play out there. It's ridiculous. Even there was one time when we were struggling on the right hand side as well, because Hackett had got injured as well, so I had to play Nogueira on the right. So many injuries. I've not played Rankin at all in this time. I think now it's time to bring him back in, mainly out of desperation more than anything. But we're on such poor form. Liverpool, we are favourites, but I just, their form's been so bad that I'm thinking that any game's losable at the moment. Last year we just seemed invincible. Even the bad games, we seemed to come away with a 1-0 win. Now we're getting beaten. I'm thinking that I might have to scrap the system and rebuild in the summer with the system we got now. Rebuild it. And basically sign players and train players around that, because at the moment it's not working, but I give it one more try today. I've adjusted the tactics slightly. I ditched the counter-attacking tactic, so I've got this tactic here, which is the attacking 4-4-2 base tactic that we know when we're desperate, and I've now amended the original tactic to a gegenpressing tactic. The idea is that if there's teams that I think that we need to get at, maybe pressure a little bit, not necessarily go all out attack, the gegenpress might work. So that's a tactic I might rely on at some point, but I did start that against Watford and it just didn't work. So Again, I might have to work on that one, but I'm going to try and stick with the tiki-taka for now. Keep with the roles and the system and the roles and the directions for now. But if we get another loss here, I might just have to revert back to type and try and just get something out of it, because Nogueira's not working. There's a lot of low performing players. Yeah, it's really scary, because I genuinely think I could get sacked. I genuinely think more of these bad results. They in terms of the board rating, they don't like me very much in terms of our results. But today's the day that we can get back at another result. Gonna play Polyak, but he's only fit. He should be fit enough to play the whole game. Rankin can do that. I might have him as deep line forward attack. Oh gosh, I don't know. I gave him those extra instructions as well, and they don't seem to be working out. I don't know, and I don't really know how to play it. I'm going to stick with Fatai today. Stocker has been playing well, but I'm going to stick with Fatai because Fatai's actually played really well for Portugal in the last few games. He scored quite a few goals. There's one game I think Portugal played Latvia and beat him 19-0. Nogueira scored a hat-trick. I think Fatai scored a hat-trick. I think Paulo Diogo, our old player, he scored 3 or 4 as well. So yeah, mental game. In terms of defence, I don't really need a full-back. So I've got a midfielder there, defensive midfielder, centre-back, striker, left wing. Who can I put on there? Let's go Monaghan, shall we? Have we got an attacking midfielder? No, we haven't. I'll put Monaghan on there. Okay. Rankin comes back into the team after a lengthy layoff. Just not really wanting to pick the guy. But I'm giving him a game today, hoping that he can drag us through this. I forgot to ask the assistant what he thinks we should do. Yeah, again, he's now telling us to amend the duties, so I might have to look at that. Because technically we got the right amount of duties out there, but it's worrying. It's really worrying, the form. It's kind of getting away from us. The last month or so, we've just been so bad, not been able to score. We've had a lot of goals disallowed. We've had a few sendings off. Just these things. I remember the season that we did really badly, the second Premier League season. We had a lot of that, and a lot of those happenings, a lot of sendings off, a lot of disallowed goals. When they start to happen, results get away from you. This is a big team, the Liverpool, very, very good team, but they're not doing so well today. Go out there and give these fans their money worth. Come on. Get to a point where I'm desperately needing results now, just for the job, really, just to stay in the job, because I'm worried I'm going to lose it. Early free kick to Liverpool, though. They've had it back to the edge. There we go. Benrahma, come on. Attack. Counter-attack early on here. Give it inside. Nogueira's there. Nogueira should score. That's what I'm talking about. That was a great chance. Though, that's brilliant work from Benrahma. But Nogueira, yeah, I don't know. Having second thoughts by a lot of these players. Might need a whole sort of stripping out kind of job, as a few players who are probably not quite good enough for the system that we need them to be in. Come on, lads. Frith. Benrahma again, causing so many problems. Go on, Benrahma. Go on, Benrahma. Oh my God! I don't know what to do. 2 attacks where we've completely torn them to shreds, gone round it, and the keeper saved it. What is happening with our strikers at the moment? Can't score. This will do us now. They'll attack and they'll score. Mahadsic for Liverpool. Good block from Fatai. Come on. Good ball. Benrahma. Tear him to shreds again, mate. Come on, Benrahma. No one in support. Poyak's there, though. Get in there. He doesn't miss. A late run in from Polyak, I was worried because he was putting a cross in and no one was there. But from the counter-attack, I mean, this isn't the formation I've set up to play. They've got so much more possession than us, but we are ripping them to shreds. Benrahma is dangerous out there. Benrahma is dangerous. Are there any other games happening? No way, they already kick off, so... It's strange, though. A win at the moment puts us third, and it's quite close, but obviously we've played one game more than the rest of them. We're just not scoring the goals. Our defence is still actually very good. We've got the best defence in the league still. But our attack has been so poor. We've not scored any goals, really. And it says there, like, I know we scored, but we had 3 great chances. We only scored one of them. Free kick here, though. 2-0! Frith Benrahma with the ball in. Benrahma is causing so many problems. 2-0. Get in! Coming back into it now. In terms of possession, Liverpool look really, really struggling now. Benrahma can make it 3 before half time. Hughes, lovely ball. Polyak headed away. Liverpool going to attack? No, Smith's there. Solid as a rock. Benrahma dropped that back. He's been tackled, but Garcia's there. Polyak headed away. We're all over him here, boys. We're all over him. Lovely to see. Good football. Benrahma again. Drop that back. Nogueira! Come on. Nogueira. Wow. We've had 4 clear-cut chances, lads. We're 2-0. We're absolutely tearing them to shreds going forward, but Nogueira, my word. Okay, happy to keep it up. Yeah, I say that because we are playing well, but Nogueira is worrying at the moment. I mean, he's apparently West Ham want him. So if Nogueira plays well today, West Ham will go, oh, they're pleased by the performance, but he's not playing well. Rankin again. So for me, there's 2 players who are on the chopping block for me. Their form is really worrying. And that's Rankin and Nogueira. I could get money for both of them. Lots of money. Oh no, Garcia's going to get sent off. This is the problem we're having this year. That's about the 4th or 5th red card we've had. This is when you have bad seasons, when you're having players getting sent off all the time. Both fullbacks have been sent off a couple of times now. I'm going to have to bring on Longelo. I'm taking off Rankin. I'm almost done with Rankin. Almost done with him. I don't know what to do with that position. It might mean that I might have to change the formation, change the system. Because at the moment, it's just not working. Come on, back there. There we go. Longelo's not really suited to that, but I know Frith can do a job, so put Frith out there. He obviously played a lot of the end of last season, Frith on there, doing that role, so that's fair. You can't play attacking, I need him to defend. I'll put Hughes as a supporting ball winning. There you go, right. Down to 10 men. Yeah, going to have to pull this back, play defensive. We've had a lot of send-ins offs this year. This is, as I said, when we had that really bad season, we had a lot of red cards that year. And this could be one of them years. A lot of red cards, a lot of disallowed goals, missed chances. We had 4 clear-cut chances, and Nogueira missed those 2 ones that we didn't score. Chance for Liverpool, though. It's 2-1. Oh, no. Come on, got to score here. Pull that. That's got to go in, isn't it? It's in! It's not going to count, though, is it? It is! Own goal! 3-1. Somehow it's crept in. Wow. Play very defensive now. See out the game. It's a right scrappy goal. Oh, don't concede again. Don't concede again. Conceded again. Our defence up until now has been brilliant, but we are looking shaky. Need another goal. That's a foul. Lima, come on. Polyak, you've got to do something. You can't just stand there. Nogueira tackled. Oh, that's well played there. Smith to tidy up. Plays back to the keeper. 2 goals with good finishes, and they've not had any clear-cut chances. So, but we are worrying form at the moment. Really worrying. And Liverpool aren't having a good season, and to not beat them, I know we're down to 10 men, but come on, Benrahma. Come on, Benrahma. This guy's a difference maker. That's poor, though. That's really poor. Who have I got on the bench? Nogueira once again has been a letdown. I'm gonna bring on Fabio Silva for now because he can do that role better than Fabio Silva can. And gonna put Kwasi on that left hand side and get him to play inside. Inverted winger, can you do that? On support, yeah, do that. Means you cut inside and fill that gap a little bit more. That's now behind the striker because we had to put that whole extra down to 10. I don't know. Yeah, I am really worried about this form. The team at the moment, players aren't playing. Got a couple of worrying bookings there. That's what I'm worried about. Trying to put crosses in, but see it out, boys. See it out. Oh no! Corner to Liverpool. Head away. Oh no! It's 3-3. Three one up, boys. See out the draw. I don't know what to do with this team at the moment. I'm going to have to change it up. Going to have to change up the system. It's not working. Changing those roles around. Obviously, we won the league off the back of that. Which is a real shame because I wanted to have a future-proof tactic to go forward with, but the players aren't doing the job. We're having so many bloody red cards, and it's cost us again today. 3-3. We were 2-0 and 3-1 up. Yeah, gonna have to have a go in for that. I expect to see in training tomorrow. I've got to say, it's one of the worst performances defensively we've had for a while. The thing is, all 3 goals were good finishes. They weren't, we didn't let them through, but it's worrying now because I genuinely think this could be coming towards the end of the road. Ben Rabbit was great, but should have scored as well. He had a couple of chances. Yeah, I'm going to redo the tactic and go back to playing people in their best roles and their best things because it's just not working. This isn't working, and I can't keep going through the season because I'm going to lose my job. I was hoping the players would be good enough to adjust, but they're not. They're not good enough. I wish it wasn't November. I wish it was like April, and then I can just get through the season and do it. But it's November. We've got so much of the season left to play through. And there's some players I'm going to sell, whether it be January or summer. I'm going to sell them. I'm not happy with the way the team's going. I'm not happy with some of the players. Some players have just coasted through at the moment, and they're playing poorly. Players off the top of my head who I'm going to try and sell. Kwasi. Whenever I play Kwasi, he does nothing. Rankin, not good enough. Nogueira. I know he scored 20, 30 odd goals last year, but I'm trying to get him to play a role, and he's just not adjusting. So I'll give him. I'll play everyone back on their normal things. I'll make sure that the custom instructions are taken off, so they're playing the natural game. But this is really, really worrying at the moment. We are 7th. Where can we go if results go against us? Potentially down to 9th. Oh man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, lads. But I will show you the next game. The next game is Monaco in the Champions League. Obviously, drawn our last 2 Champions League games, so we're not even looking good in Europe anymore. But we beat Monaco 5-1 last time, despite going 1-0 down. So hopefully we can start winning games again. I'll see you there. Okay, home to Monaco, Champions League. Let's go straight into the match preview, see what they think who the favourites are. I assume us, but we're favourites, but our form is rubbish, but so is Monaco's. Monaco's form is rubbish. So we haven't won in 4 games now. Got a couple of injury issues. Frith is out injured for a few weeks, so he won't be playing, and Rankin's out injured for a few days. gives me an excuse to drop him. I think I'm gonna play Monaghan for now and put Meyer on the bench. We'll go with that. I'll put Ibinger on the bench there. There's this young lad, Ruben Whiteley, who I've shown you before, who looks very good for his age, 18 years old, and he plays a deep line forward. Part of me wants to play him, because Nogueira just not working at the moment, but we're going to give people a go in their actual natural positions today, so gonna try that, and then we'll think about what we can do with the team, by changing it around, trying to get young lads in. I know it's not beneficial to have loads of young lads playing, but Lima seems to have jumped the rankings there, and he's better than Harvey, so yeah, gonna play like we used to, well, try and play like we used to. Gonna put Hackett on the bench. Yeah, take off Davis, put Hackett on the bench, and then I'm going to put Whiteley on for Fabio Silva on that bench. Right, now everyone's in a system and a formation that I like to play. I need to get rid of the custom instructions that I've got for the attacking four. I want to play their natural position, don't try and force anything. I had to cross aim for target man, meaning they kind of drop off, but that hasn't been working, so take that off. Right, we'll go with that. Have a look at what Mr. Man has to say. Change your mentality. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to your duties anymore, mate. You're talking shit. And then we'll go with that. Okay. Oh, I hope it works. I hope it works. We've got to put a performance in at some point. Our record recently has been absolutely dire. At least we managed to score in those last games, but we conceded as many as we scored. They got Phil Foden. He's got to be 40. How old's Phil Foden? I tried to sign him years ago. 37. Blimey. Where's he been? Oh, he's at Chelsea still for ages. Yeah, I tried to sign him back here around these sort of seasons and carried on playing for Chelsea, to be fair to him. Kamara, anyone else? Don't think they got any ex-Concord now. Right. Come on, lads. Prove a point. Yeah, do it aggressively. Media have been your back for ages. Prove them wrong. Come on. Oh, I'd love it to be in the league to prove them wrong, but Champions League's fine. What does a win do? A win effectively secures qualification for the next round, and then it's all on the Barcelona game to see if we finish top or not. But a draw could see us through to the next round. I think that big win against Monaco helped, to be fair, because our head-to-head record hang on a minute. Our defence never used to do that. We're letting them through now. Oh no, oh god. I'm just concerned, but everything seems to have just gone weird with this team. Yeah, our goal difference is much better than Mönchengladbach, so a draw here. If they draw, and they're playing Barcelona, so they've got to win. A win guarantees it. Here we go. Come on, Ben Rabba. Go on, Ben Rabba. Put the afterburners on, lad. Lovely stuff. Drop it back. What? He ran towards the front post and just smashed it at the side netting. That game doesn't make sense. It's a great run, but what is he doing with it? Not much happened here. Obviously drawn our last two Champions League games 0-0, so it doesn't look like much is changing. Much more possession, much more shots, back like where it used to be, but we're not scoring. We're not creating any real chances. I think it's still 0-0 between Barca Mönchengladbach. Yeah, still 0-0 there. This is concerning. Nothing is happening. I mean, this just smacks to me that Monaco have come to play for a draw. They've lost every game thus far. They've come to get a point here. Come on. Up you go. Out of the way. Hughes has been playing well, to be fair to him. Benrahma, Fatai. Being pushed back here. Being pushed back from our bloody corner. Lovely ball. Drop that inside. Gotta get a cross in, Benrahma. Gotta get a cross in. Does. Nogueira gets the goal. 1-0. Benrahma finally got the cross in. Nogueira tucks it away. Yeah, maybe doing this, playing this way. Might have to just sacrifice the attacker midfielder because at the moment, whatever formation I play or whatever system I play, they don't seem to get involved. Yeah, tend not to get complacent. I think that's what happened in that last game, despite us going to 10 men. Poljac's on 6.4. Mind you, Poljak can't get a run in the team at the moment because he keeps getting injured. Him and Benrahma. But well, as the results the way they are, obviously we will go up. There's no if a win guarantees us going through. Even if if Mönchengladbach do win, because our goal difference is just so much better, we should go through no problem. Lovely ball, Nogueira, tuck it away, should score, does score. It's going to be disallowed. So many goals this year have been disallowed from offside. Teams are just playing a higher line against us, I think, knowing that we're trying to catch them. Poljac's having a bad game. Going to take him off. He's booked as well, so. And I'm going to play Kouassi as an inside forward, meaning that he'll cut inside. I want him to be cutting inside and trying to shoot. Cause he's a good shooter, but the amount of chances he doesn't create is mental. So if I'm getting him to cut inside, he's got 19 on long shots. So you're thinking he'd be able to score more. Well, we didn't really play long shots too, to be fair. Monaghan's not having a bad game, 6.9. Oh man, I guess the key players are our wingers, so I guess the attacking midfielder doesn't really matter. Their right back's playing well. Who's this guy? That's a throw in to Monaco. What was that to? Blimey. That was just a kick for territory, that wasn't it? Making rugby. Oh, well kept in by Lima. That was poor. But we managed to somehow keep hold of that ball. Well played, Kouassi, to drop back. Benrahma, you got to run from Nogueira if you need him. He's done well, Benrahma. Get a cross in. It's the bloody side netting. What is he doing? Makes these great runs and then just smashes it at the net in front of him. It's just stupid. I'm going to take him off. I know he's playing well, but I'm going to take him off. Put Hackett on. Need Hackett to kind of get involved in the team. And I'm going to take off Nogueira and put on Whiteley. I quite like Whiteley to get good. I'll play him as deep line forward as he likes to play. On support, you never know. Never know how it will go. Two young lads, young Concord boys, Hackett and Whiteley coming on. Got a few. I mean, that attacking forward now is entirely youth, Concord youth. Hackett, Monaghan, Kouassi and Whiteley. That's entirely Concord youth, that. Is it Barcelona is still drawing against Mönchengladbach, meaning that we guarantee qualification and go on. To the way. Nice ball up wide though. Fatai. Get running, Whiteley. The ball was on there. If Hackett could have turned, Whiteley was running through. Nice ball out wide there. Lima. Headed in by Hackett. Hackett's first goal of the season. Lovely football from the boys. Glad that he's got on the score sheet. 2-0. this all means that a point away at Barcelona will be enough to go through as top, but we are qualifying for the second round at this rate. Whiteley drops that back. Could there be a third? We scored a lot of late goals against these last time, didn't we? We just completely steamrolled them in the last 20 minutes or so. I think we scored 5, or 4 or 5 or something like that. 3 after 90 minutes, I think. Here we go. Here we go, Kwasi. Cut aside. He's been fouled. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, surely. Yes, penalty given. Who's it going to be? Looks like it's Fatai stepping up. I don't think he's scored yet this season, Fatai. He scored. I think first goal of the season for him as well. Yeah. 3-0. 2 guys getting their first goals of the season in Hackett and Fatai. Happy for them. Aguero ending his drought. Is there going to be another one? Claimed by the keeper. There's a few seconds left. He should blow the whistle soon unless he messes this up. Mongello. Nice pass, Hughes. Still going. Ref's not blown his whistle yet. Fatai plays out wide. Lima's in space. Oh, Hackett heads over. That should do it. Here's 3-0. We're back scoring goals, which is good. Obviously, played everyone back in their usual roles, and it seemed to work. Obviously, you've got to take that with a little bit of a pinch of salt because Monaco have been beaten by everyone, and we absolutely steamrolled them last time. I'm a little bit annoyed that I've had to resort back to the old way of doing it and just playing, to everyone's favourite position rather than the position that I want them to play in. But there you go. I suppose that's the way you've got to go if we're going to win games. Who cares? Yeah, it means we've qualified, which is good. Praise Garcia's performance. Passing was a joy to behold. There we go. That's the end of today's episode, lads. As you can see, we are in a bit of a struggle in the league. That's our first win in 5 games in all competitions. Struggling in the league. Got Newcastle away next. Newcastle are bottom of the table. I don't think they've won a game yet. No, 2 draws out of their 13 games, and they've got a minus 25 goal difference. So Newcastle are getting absolutely pummeled. He lost 6-1 in their last game to Brighton. Look at these red dots. 5-1, 4-2, 4-3 there, unlucky. 4-2, 3-0, 3-0. Yeah, they're getting absolutely battered. And then 6-1 away at Brighton. Crazy stuff. Oh yeah, Omar McIver. He's one of our old boys. Young, 28 years old. Ned never really worked for him up at Concord, but where is he now? Brighton, he's doing alright. Not bad. But, yeah, that concludes today's episode, lads. In terms of our fixtures, I'm probably going to join you. Yeah, we've got some big games coming up quite soon, actually. Where are Chelsea? I think Chelsea are not that high, are they? The 6th. I think I'll play through these next 3 games, so I won't show you the Chelsea game. But I'll show you the Barcelona and then Man City game. And then we'll keep it at that. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers then!